and you've opted back in. So everybody wants to vote for Trump. That's great. That's fine. That's dandy. But it doesn't matter if you vote for him or don't vote for him. You're not calling the shots.
Correct.
The Electoral College will call the shots.
They sure will. They sure will.
And they don't base it necessarily on the popular vote.
Correct. That is an absolute, and it's absolutely certain. So, with that being said, David, and being the influencer and the historian and let's say, I would say the forefront or a founder, and having a love for the founding of our country and its constitution and all the things that go along with it, what would be a suitable response in making this new reform, meaning without punishment, right? Because nobody was punished in the last election, and we know that there was an incredible amount of fraud. I mean, it's their election, so it's their fraud anyways, and but they're still breaking numerous of their own laws. They're breaking numerous constitutional laws, and they continue to trample the laws of our nation in their over incarceration of victimless crimes, in this bar world that we're involved with. What is it going to take, and what do we have to direct the next CEO, the next president of the corporation, and how do we have to influence him to really put into place the right punishment, or let's say the right accountability for those who have committed all of this treason that we're currently seeing?
Okay, well, that's a great question, and here's what I see on that. First of all, Trump will get into office, whether it be by force or not, or whether it be by votes. Really doesn't matter either way. The Republican Party and the Democratic Party are two sides of the same coin. They're both voting for the same agenda. Now, they handle it in different ways, but their outcome that they want is exactly the same. And they go about it differently. But it's the same coin. It is the corporate construct coin. The only way it changes is for the American people to stand up, do writs and quo, demand the corporations dissolve. Then Trump becomes our de jure president, the 19th president of the United States.
Of the nation.
What he's supposed to be now, of our nation states.
Yes.
Okay, the verb, united. It's not a noun, it's a pronoun. It's not a name of a corporation. United.
It
is a verb.
Yes.
The United States of America. States of America. That's it.
Yep.
And we need writs of quo warranto. The people would be better off instead of spending all their time getting a voter ID card and going down to the polls and registering and filling out that. They'd be better off signing their name on a writ of quo warranto and getting it submitted in place of a ballot. And if millions of people did that, we wouldn't have a problem. But it's too hard to get Americans to do what's right. And because of that, this thing might get kinetic. It just might. Trump's really worried about the next 3 months. I'm really worried about the next 3 months. I've been through 12 states in the last 30 days. 12 states. Everywhere I stop, I see family and friends, my kids, my grandkids, and I talk to other people around me. And everywhere I stop, it's exactly the same issues. Exactly the same issues. And the issues that people have are not listed on the Republican or Democratic ticket on what is the world's most important issues of the day. People don't give a shit about that. Mexico is one of the United States. All the states in Mexico are part of the United States. Why build a wall to keep them out? Well, what we should have did is treated them like another state build their economy, and then nobody would want to leave.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's handling shit the wrong way. They don't think. I call it the IQ of a gnat.
That's
And
a little high.
every time the Republican Party wants me to fill out a survey, I can't wait till I get the box where it says, and what else you like to say? Because right there, I rip them. I rip on them. I say, yeah, all the above doesn't matter. Here's what matters. Dissolve the corporate construct. Get rid of the bar association. The practice of law is open to anyone. Okay? Dissolve it. I mean, start over. Throw out the statutes, rules, ordinances.
We couldn't get any worse. It's kind of how Trump said, like, could you do any worse? You know, I mean, it's absolutely true.
Yeah, they can't do any worse if they try.
No. So if we threw everything out, at least we'd have a good place to start a government, you know?
Right.
And to start a new judiciary for sure. Because those checks and balances that they tried to tell us about, definitely not there. Not there.